Hi folks, and welcome to today's video. If you've been dealing with a herniated lumbar disc and possibly sciatica and you're over the worst of it, you're probably wondering, how do I get back into the gym without hurting myself, without making things worse? This is a common problem a lot of my clients talk about with me, and in today's video I'm going to talk about some of the problems people face, how to understand them, and how to get you guys back in the gym in the safest way possible. Let's dive in. So folks, today I want to talk a little bit about returning to the gym. You're an active gym user after you've come back from a herniated lumbar disc. Could even be cervical disc, thoracic, sciatica nerve pain, femoral nerve pain, etc. Okay, who am I? All right, guys, my name's Colin. If you don't know this channel, haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe now. Okay, I make a lot of good content for folks out there suffering with low back pain problems, sciatica nerve pain, bulgy disc, herniated disc, etc. Why do I know so much about this issue? I myself, back in 2005, I did herniate my L5S1, some small bulges above as well. I had really bad sciatica, couldn't walk for a couple of weeks, and I brought myself back from the brink, no surgery, to returning to full health. How much full health? Well, there's a couple of videos are going to flash up on the screen there. Squatting, deadlifting, throwing a tire. I was doing sort of numerous activities, strongman type training, etc., etc. And brought myself back and had a very sort of pain-free 20 years, being very, very active during that time. 2024, I actually re-herniated L5S1. This is down to basically I was doing too much of one lift, and I lifted a deadlift incorrectly, and sciatica returned. Okay, so basically that herniated disc was woke up yet again, but I've brought myself back. It's taken longer this time because obviously I am 20 years older than when I first done it, and I am back from the brink once again. I am training almost back to normal. There's a couple of videos going to flash up there. I'm testing out a front squat there. It's about 80 kilos. Doing some regular other stuff like lower body movements, one leg stand up, sit down kind of squat movement there, step ups as well. So I've variety of movements I'm back to. So I'm probably about 5% away. I've got a little bit of residual nerve pain, but the disc has most definitely calmed it down now. So I know a lot about this, well educated on the matter, and I'm bringing something to you guys to help with this channel. Now, I know what it can be like. You're trying to get back into the gym, you want to go deadlift again, you want to squat, bench press, etc. And a lot of people, they jump right back into the gym and they try to do those lifts again, and they end up hurting themselves. They can become fearful, they don't go back to the gym, or they're just becoming this sort of catastrophization cycle of they become scared of doing exercise, get into depression. I've seen it numerous times. I do a free discovery call where I give people free advice. And one of the main topics that comes up is they want to get back to the gym. They want to get back to their activities. Okay. Now, I know what it's like because, as I said, I was there myself. Okay. And, you know, people, they'll end up pushing themselves too soon, or they will sort of, overreach what they're doing. And it's because they don't understand how the body adapts to exercise, and they don't understand how to create their own program to put that together. Okay, I have a solution. All right, so I've come up with a 3-month back to the gym program, and I'm actually looking for some people to come forward and jump into this program because this is what's called the beta version. Okay, and it's basically helping you get back into the gym. Right, so it's going to be 3 monthly segments. There's like 52, 54 exercises across the whole spectrum. Nothing is repeated. Various stretches, decompression work, activities you have to undergo to get you back into the gym safely. And the thing is, because my background, strength and conditioning, personal training, rehabilitation work, I understand periodization. This is a carefully graded, progressive exercise program. So first month, we're kind of building foundations, if you will, mobility, light strength. Then we start working on more of the kind of base lifts like squats, etc. Sort of retraining those movement patterns. Then in the third month, we bring in things a lot more difficult. And then some videos going to flash up on the screen there of progressions through leg work, progressions through upper body work, etc. And it's to basically build that solid base for you to go back into the gym with confidence. Now, at the same time as, of course, regular gym exercises, there's a big emphasis for myself on rehabilitation type exercises. I say type exercises because it's not just about doing, you know, Big 3 or McKenzie work, etc. For me, my opinion, and what's worked for me and the clients I've worked with, it's about building sort of multi-planar strength through different segments, different joints of your body, okay? So we're trying to sort of do a lot of counter rotation work. We're using lower limbs, upper limbs. We're building your body as a whole because, as I always say many times, you're only as strong as your weakest link, right? So when we come back from an injury, we want to ensure the whole body is strong as one, okay? As strong as you can get, because that's going to hold you in good stead for your activities. Now, a lot of people say, well, Colin, I want to go, swimming again, biking, running, hiking, climbing, wherever it could be, okay? I cannot stress enough, getting yourself strong by going to the gym before doing those activities, it's going to hold you in much better standing, okay? Because you can bring up weaknesses in the gym of the body. You can sort of see if your one side's weaker than the other. You can work on those weaknesses, and that will transfer across to your chosen activity. If you just go back into the chosen activity, which maybe is where you got hurt in the first place, and you've not corrected those imbalances, you most likely will regress and you will go backwards, okay? So I cannot stress enough, getting back into the gym is super, super important. Now, a lot of people ask, well, Colin, is this just a gym-based program? Yes, it is, okay? However, some of the exercises can be adapted. If you do have a TRX suspension training system, you can most likely do most of this work at home, as long as you've got a couple of dumbbells to go with it as well, and some bands, like the TheraBands, not the TheraBands, sorry, the bands which are like the loop bands. If you've got that equipment at home, then you can most definitely adapt this to work with your lifestyle, okay? So right now, this is beta version, okay? So I'm looking for 10 to 20 people who are at that stage where you've passed the basic rehab, you're trying to get back into the gym, you're not sure how to go about it, okay, to jump into this program. Now, hats off, it's not free. I have to charge something. So I'm charging $60 a month, okay? I'm not in this to make money from this particular program. I'm trying to get your feedback and work with you to get results for you, but I need you to be invested in some way. So it's a moderate fee, $60, okay? If you are serious, you are truly interested, then email me. You'll see my email is down in the comment section, down below the description section, so it's going to pop up on the screen there. It's info@bashbackpain.com. Just put join in the subject line. I'll ping you an email with more details, okay? It'll be coming very, very soon, within the next 2 weeks, most likely. Probably mid-October is going to be the start date. I just want to get at least 10 people, hopefully 20, into this program so we can run through it. I'm going to be doing it with you. Okay, so there's a lot more to tell you about it, but you'll get that in the email, all right? If this sounds right for you guys, hit me up with an email or even comment on here as well, all right? Now, look, if you're not ready yet, you're still at that injury stage, you're still going through this sort of the acute stage, you still got quite a bit of pain, then look, subscribe to this channel, all right? I produce a lot of great free content for you guys to get you back on that road to recovery. You want a bit more help? Reach out to me, book a advice call. I do a free advice call. It's an hour long where you tell me about your problem. I then go away, make a little program for you guys to get you back on track to being pain-free and living a normal life again, okay? Completely free advice call, all right? The most important thing though, folks, is that you don't stay stuck in that kind of fear, confusion, oh, I can't go back to the gym, right? You have to keep moving forward, all right? So guys, listen, please, if you want to get into it, hit me up with an email. But I want to make sure you're moving forward with some confidence. So if you're not there yet, subscribe and get more great content for you guys. All right, folks, any questions, comments, please hit me up in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.